Hello, hello. I guess we are live. Let me just check that. Yeah, we are live. Yeah, we are live. Okay, the audio is also fine. I'll just go here. So, the goal here is to make an app. Um, Let me show you few things. So, right now, all I have is the requirements and two pictures related to this. Uh, 1 minute. Now I have uploaded all these three things as sources for a ChatGPT project, and I'm just asking it to summarize it for now. Business app for a digital press or photo lab, it needs to manage four main areas: purchase, stock, payments, and expenses. Admin tracks vendor purchases, overdue ledger, received or used or wasted stock, booking or delivery payments, payment modes, and daily, monthly, or custom reports. The main goal is to replace paper tracking with clear dashboards and reports so the owner can see money earned, money owned, stock balance, and expenses clearly. Let me talk. I have attached two images. One is a bill that user got from a vendor, which is related to vendor purchases and overdue ledger. Uh, and another image which is related to stock management where they daily write manually on a physical paper different orders and what kind of paper was used, how much. That also has to be tracked, and these have to be rooted in the images that I have provided because they are familiar with these images, and whatever we build should complement these. Note we are not aiming to replace because for them the paper work is a must. They will do that. The digital one is to track the data and generate the dashboards or reports out of it, which they can't do on a paper. Actually, I'll do all that in Codex directly. The app should track following purchases and vendor ledger. Okay. Um, I want the front end to be basic HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and maybe with some uh, styling framework like Bootstrap or Tailwind, whichever can work by CDN. Uh, so the whole UI is simple because I don't think for this kind of app we need complex frameworks like React or anything of that sort. Uh, Second, the backend is going to be Supabase with Postgres SQL, and I understand that Supabase can be used on cloud, and also as it's open source, we can have it locally. Um, so these are physical shops, right? I want to have it in two versions. One is at the end of the day, after building this software, I should be able to deploy it in two ways. One is if they want to use it anywhere to see dashboards and all, I should be able to offer them uh, a cloud version where it's deployed on the cloud, and they'll be able to use these tools when they have an internet connection. And second, if they want it locally on at their physical digital lab, um, I should be able to deploy a Supabase instance, and the application will be used within the same network. Uh, so the app should be built in such a way that it can handle both these trade-offs. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Ask me if you have any questions. I have added Supabase skill here, so it can directly talk to Supabase and figure out things. And for the front end, uh, okay, there is a skill related to front end. There is front end skill and front end app builder for front end. I would build this statically vanilla front end plus. Yes, we can have local copies of Bootstrap and Supabase JS. That's the intention. Second, regarding your questions, first one, local and cloud are different offerings. So if we consider one photo digital lab, it's going to have either cloud or local, not both. So there is no complexity of syncing data or anything of that sort. If it's local, where all the database is living in a server in their physical location, and they'll be able to just save the data. And we need to write solid backup system, something like the data being backed up every single day. So let's say if the server is broken, um, we'll be able to have all the data. Second thing, uh, second thing, it's the same for cloud also. The data should always be backed up. Second question, is this for one shop at a time or should the system support multiple shops or branches under one cloud app? No, this is only for one shop. Uh, one instance supports only one shop. That's all. Mm, will users enter below worksheet data manual or do you want? No, OCR. It's they'll be able to enter it manually itself. We need to build intuitive forms which are simple to use, um, by taking reference of the reference images that I have provided for the requirements. And if there is no such image, we need to make a uh, easily usable form for other features. Do you need to use roles beyond admin like staff or data entry or view only? There are only two kind of users. One is admin and one is normal user. Admins only should be able to enter uh, two things. One is in the vendor purchase form. That whole feature is only accessible by admin. Um, Admin takes the bill, physical bill, and then enters the same details into the system, uh, which is 1 minute. Adding the items that they have ordered, the bill number, the vendor, which is already saved. Probably they need to have a drop down and be able to search which vendor it is, and able to add new vendors. And finally, having a vendor based ledger which says how much is pending, how much was the previous balance, and after this purchase what's the current balance. They should have a simple dashboard where they can track all the balance, while they can click on a single vendor and see which uh, vendor has which how much balance and all. And they, if they click on each vendor, they should see all the bill history. On the day one, it's going to be they would be entering that current balance for a vendor manually, and post that, uh, whenever they add each bill, that would be incrementing on top of that. So I think that's what admin does. And remaining all features, even when it comes to stock, adding stock is what admin does. A normal users doesn't have access to adding stock. Normal users will be able to uh, reduce stock. They can only report how much of the stock is being has got used or wasted in a particular day. So adding new stock is done by admin, whereas um, removing or reporting the daily usage is done by user. All the user features are available for admin also. Next, fifth one, for local deployment, what machine is expected? Windows PC, Mac, uh, or any available shop computer? I guess it's Windows PC, but just uh, it. I mean, like, irrespective of any device, it's all about if we have Node.js uh, and we build a server which is running on Node.js, it should work, right? Maybe just let me know what are the trade-offs. Let's talk more on how the local deployment works. Because I know in the first shop that I'm going to deploy it, it's a Windows PC, but I wouldn't know what would be the case with other shops that I would be selling this software to, right? For the local version, I would not think of Node.js as backend. The backend still runs. Payments and expenses are for normal users itself. It's just that if an admin enters a bill, it should uh, vendor bill that must automatically show up in expenses, I guess. Wait. Keep a simple setting where admin can select if no, whenever an admin opens up the vendor form and fills a new bill, it should automatically be show added to that day's expenses. But again, no. In the vendor payments or purchase tracking itself, the user will be able to enter a bill, right, that goes into the ledger saying how much the user is still pending with that particular vendor. So whenever user makes a bill payment either through different forms like bank transfer or phone pay or cash, whatever it is, they must be they'll be coming back to the vendor purchase form and be having a simple form where they can enter this data of the payment information, basically the reference number of some form of payment if it was made digitally, the way that they paid and the amount. It should one reflect in the particular vendor ledger, second in the expenses also. So whenever the admin makes the payment and updates it in the system, that should be in sync with that day's expenses. And eventually when we generate reports of daily or monthly expenses, it should be showing that particular bill payment to particular vendor also. Understand that admin have all the features, um, but they have these additional features as you mentioned. Admins will be having access to this vendor purchase and stock receiving features as extra. Um, and within the vendor purchase also, only admin can uh, have the form where they does vendor payments. That's all. Other than all the features which users have, admins also have those. vendor purchase bills. Yes, you are right. Now look at the images I have provided you. One is a bill, that is what we need to replicate with vendor purchases. So it basically contains uh, all the details of the purchased item, their balance, the quantity, etc. Note, this is just a bill. This doesn't mean that the stock has arrived, so we need not sync stock with this bill. Whenever the stock has arrived, the admin will manually fill the stock, but we need to have a item table or whatever it is which is fixed, and they must be simply able to add item names or whatever which is pre-selected. There must be a uh, item add or delete also, where they can set an item as active or not, so that every time when they type something in those fields, they do not make up new item names. There must be a some place where admin can add new items, and only those items should be shown in either the stock form or stock management or this vendor bill. Analyze these images. It has many details, and that these details are what we need to replicate digitally. And second, there is another image which is the tracking of usage and wastage of stock. Irrespective of our software, they would be doing these things on paper because that is what they want. Note that we are adding this digital layer so the reporting and tracking gets easier. Example with the stock management, there should be daily or date based reports. The default is a daily report and a monthly report which they can automatically see, but they should also have an option to select a date range and see how is it going, like how is the stock being used. So as the you only admin have the ability to see, add the stock, they will be easily able to validate when the stock, how much is being used and is it being tallied or not. So basically the stock entered should be equal to the stock used plus stock wasted for each item, and that should clearly reflect in the dashboards that we build, be it daily, weekly, monthly, or any given date range. Now, based on the discussion, can you devise a plan where uh, you list all the different pages we require to build this app? Just think of front end for now and describe what each page should have, and completely uh, make it role based, like what pages should admin be able to access, and what pages should admin and user, I mean, like uh, which pages only admin can access and which pages both admin and user can access. Make it so clear, and also describe every single page so that using this information I can uh, generate or build wireframes or uh, example UI screens manually, and then I'll give you those later so that we can build the front end on top of those wireframes or images of screens. Um, Include everything, include every page that makes sense, and also most importantly, uh, write the navigation. So just think of it, where what should be the opening page for an admin, what should be the opening page for a user, what should be how I think the login should be very simple. It could be a just username and password. um, and once they do, by the way, only admins can create new users also. uh, and always uh, create a system admin for me, the developer. um, I'll be using that admin account, system admin account. I will create admin account and user accounts as I want for testing, and even later after deployment also keep the system admin. uh, Whereas I'll give an admin user for the actual user, and they'll be creating uh, the other normal users based on their need. That's it. By the way, only system admin should be able to create another admin, and normal admins can only create normal users. Admins cannot create another admin. Make sure that that is done. What else? Yeah, create the front end, think of every possible page and their navigation, and describe every single page as much detail as possible, and write the document under docs folder in the current repository root. Note, this is only for front end. The worst part of web coding is the wait in between the prompts. do some analysis. What are the minimum system requirements of deploying Supabase on a local Windows machine? What should be the OS? What should be the system specifications? Note that this is not some high volume uh, requirement. It is a simple application which is mostly CRUD, and there are not more than, I guess, 20 tables in the whole application, in the whole database, and at max, with the peak usage, there wouldn't be more than 100 requests per minute. The front end is in the same network itself, it's served on the same server, whereas uh, the users could be on mobile or could be on other computers within the same local network will be using it. Yeah, that's the requirement. So this is like simple, um, how do I say, like adding data and then generating reports over the data. There will be simple forms to add data, and there is some ledger involved. Whenever pages are accessed, the ledger has to be shown, the dashboards has to be shown. That's it. Not pretty, not any crazy uh, high volume thing. Do you think it's workable on Windows 7? Just asking for the worst case possible.
know it's hard when you don't get the time to do the things you gotta do. Always moving
Something happened
forward,
here. Okay, the
always
front end
on
plan is ready.
the go. I hope you
Meanwhile,
take
ah,
a moment to take it
I'll ask
slow.
it to
Let me be the one to ease
now
your
generate a backend
pain.
plan with the help of Supabase.
Let me be the
Uh,
one to
think of every
be
table that is
your
required and the fields that are required and
pain.
the complete database setup.
Baby, take a
Uh,
break.
Soon
It'll be
after building the front end
okay.
and building the
Let
back
me
end, we
be
are
the
going to
one to
link them
ease
together
your
and finally going to test it. That's all. Oh, uh,
know sometimes that it doesn't make sense. It's even harder to comprehend. It's a long night
if
saying
we have to
goodbye
deploy
to
this on a Windows 7 based server, local
weekend
server, I'm not talking about the
moment,
cloud deployment.
going towards the
If we had to deploy it locally on a Windows 7
let
based
me
machine
be
and
the
have to
one
serve
to
it
ease your
locally, what could be the database? So right
let
now
me
we
be
are
the one
building
to
Postgres based
your
migrations and SQL, right? Can we
baby,
use any
take a
parts of this?
break.
What kind
It'll
of
be okay.
backend that
Let me be the
we
one to
can use to
ease
deploy it
your
on a Windows 7
pain.
machine? I don't want to install any VM or anything on top of it. It just has to work on Windows 7.
Let me be the one to ease your pain. Let me be the one to ease your pain. Baby, take a break. It'll be okay. Let me be the one to ease
I'll go through this. Oh my god, this is so much. 2000 lines, 2200 lines.
should go now. Run. No, I won't leave you here. We can run together. Listen, if we run together, they will shoot us from behind. We both die. So, how about you here? They will kill you. No, don't worry about me. I will hold them. I want you to promise me to survive, to take this message for our country.
Now I have got those prompts. Let me give it one by one.
Where am I? It's just so beautiful. I am in heaven? Yes.
So there is press manner, role-based tab structure, user, today's work, daily stock usage and customer payments, expenses, reports, profile, admin dashboard, create admin maintenance or restore tools, system design, admin dashboard, vendor purchases, vendor dashboards, vendors, add purchase bills, vendor ledger, vendor payment, purchase reports, stock dashboard, receive stock, stock import, item master, stock audit, stock reports, user management, shop settings, backup status, Activity log. Admin navigation. Stock dashboard. Receive stock. Stock import. Stock audit and tally. Okay. What this? I'm thinking of changing the backend now. Windows 7 with SQLite and Flask or Django based backend. Custom backend. What would it take to deploy? Like coding used to be a lot about building few years ago, but right now it's just deciding the trade-offs with the requirements. That's all. The actual plan is much, 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 much more important right now. Let me parallelly make the front end because irrespective of the back end, the front end is the same. Not really. Let's finish this off first and rewrite the front end plan and then do it. Huh? What's this? Easy backup as one database file if done correctly. Good enough for one shop. Light concurrent writes works fully offline on a LAN. SQL allows many readers, but limited Konga for 50 users may still be okay if usage is light, but yeah, that won't be the case. No database level roles or app code must enforce all permissions. Reporting is fine, but heavy dashboards need indexing and careful queries. Backups must use SQ like backup API for proper dump, not careless file copy while app is running. Not ideal for cloud production. Local Windows and looks like yes. Windows task scheduler runs daily backups. App starts on boot using task scheduler or got it. I guess I need to make some calls. I'll proceed with Superbase itself. Hello. Is it still running? Seems like it's not. Is it still live? It's still live.
Okay, let's go have some fun.
I'll go with Supabase itself for now. If Windows 7 is too bad, especially after the support is gone in back in 2020. Uh, when is support for Windows 10 ending? Oh wow, Windows 10 also got ended. So the preference is Windows 11 itself. I'll go ahead with Supabase. Bye bye. My god. Just writing few files took it 43%. Uh, the rate limits are brutal. Again, I can start at 550. That's close to 3 hours. What did just do? It has written some files. Oh my god, Codex is becoming literally unusable. Okay, let's. Let it load. I think this design.md that I created earlier is so fine. I'll use the same. Uh, attach the complete content plan of my website. I have also attached. Uh, no, I would won't attach those images because it would think to apply theme from those images. I have attached the complete front end plan for the website. Generate all individual pages as required. These are the two images referenced in the given front end plan. What this? Why did it generate these things again? I don't want this, I would just delete them. Can you generate other missing screens? that are left in the design. Guess it can generate only 5 screens at a time. A simple list of all the screens that are present in this plan. Answer in short. Oh, oh my god. It has 45 screens. Okay, let's create one after the another. My god. No, no, no. Not that. Align top, distribute horizontal space. are built. Give me missing screens. List 5 grouped as 5 at once. Log in today's work. Admin dashboard. Where is admin dashboard? Ah, daily stock entry. Add purchase bill. Vendor list, vendor ledger. Okay. Receiving stock, stock dashboard. Item master. Anyways. Create these screens. Okay, item master is also listed. Uh, okay, this is generated. First login. First login access denied system. Admin customer pages. What are the pages that were built? First login or change password. Okay. Access denied. System admin. Okay. Customer payment entry. Payment list and search. Done. Let's go with the next one. I never thought I would make an application that has 45 screens. Make these pages. Uh, don't hit a roadblock on me, please. Please keep generating all those screens. Okay. Let me recheck. Expense entry, expense list, vendor purchase dashboard. Okay. Add or edit purchase. Bill details. Nice, nice, nice.
Are you still there? To delete this message, press 7. To save it in the archives, press 9. To hear more options, press 0. What are you talking about?
Build these screens. It's just a loop now. But it's okay. Building 5 screens in 5 minutes is a hell crazy thing to do. Okay, we have our next set of screens. Purchase bill, vendor, payment entry, vendor payment list, stock imports, add or edit item. Nice. How many do we have? Six. We have 25 screens now. 20 more. Yes. Generate these screens. Ten more screens and we are done because if the front end is ready. Okay, anyway, we have the back end, right? Let's do the back end first. For 1 minute. I am getting the front end screens ready. I would be giving HTML code of individual pages and images of them, so you can wire it together later. That's I'll do that when it's ready. Here we have the backend plan. Generate another document under the same docs folder, which would be a plan on how to connect the backend and front end. Um, yes, that's it. Okay, these are ready. Item stock ledger, stock audit reports, home, daily operations report, payment report. Cool. Thank you.
All I smoke is chronic, run my coin just like I'm Sonic from the hood. I speak Ebonics. That in economics, shorty, we can link like Zelda. That broke, then you a failure. Stack your money up
Let's
like
go
Tetris.
back.
Don't know what else to tell you. Over here, everybody got a gun. My life is golden now. You wanna know why niggas die? Nigga, I just told you why. I told the bitch we need to take a break cause she a space invader. Niggas do not know the game. Why? Cause they player haters. I'm a boss, yeah, man. I call me
Build
Dr.
these
Egg, man. My money
screens.
stretch like jogging pants. Rubber bands and headbands. Hopped up out that water, niggas trying to sink my battleship. Because they fished and bust open like a bag of chips. NBA Jam, man. Bitch, I'm ballin'. Just learned a new move, I just don't know what to call it, man. I swear I lost my man, I had to snap back to reality. I ain't sparing nobody. Finish a fatality. Bitch, start tripping, now I'm blue. Mega man, I can't win for losing cause I got too many haters, man. Used to be the paper boy, grew up now I'm Mega man. Player 1, player 2, show your ass what players do. Up, down, left, right, hit 'em with a strong attack. Yeah, I smoke the strongest back. Tell me what is wrong with that. No coins in the laundromat, you can't help but honor that. Jam man, Mega man, more games than the Sega man. Jam man, Mega man, more games than the Sega man. I am the great Saiyan man. You better stop playing, man. This game could be difficult.
Cool. This is ready. Now let's build the backend. You know what? Like 5 years back, or even like 3 years back, this is exactly what we used to do. But whatever the references we had, these documents and all used to live in our head. Where, or even let's say, if it's a professional setting, people used to go through all these differences, learn these docs references, learn those things and build plans. Instead, it's being built automatically now. What a great time to live. What next? Yeah, build the actual backend. For that, I need to go to Supabase. Chrome. Dashboard. Create a new project. Press manager. I'll create one. Supabase.txt. Now I'll try to be as quick as possible. Yeah. Create new project. Let it come up. What? I forgot which. Okay. Expense report. Okay. Stock usage and wastage. Stock received. Okay. Vendor ledger report. Purchase report. Stock receiving. Expense report. Nice. We have 10 more screens left. But I think we are running out of codex rate limits. But what can we do? We just have to wait. Build these screens. I just have 5 more. Did this come up? Seems like it did. I'll refresh once. Yeah, cool. Uh, 1 minute. I just realized that of this whole stream I haven't taken any breaks because as it's vibe coding I had lot of breaks in between. This is the final set of 5 screens. I'm so excited for this. Meanwhile, let me do something else. Uh, I'll give this whole thing to ChatGPT. I want to understand how this vanilla JS based front end would be connecting to my Supabase backend. I have created a project on Supabase. How does the integration work? I'll explain it as how long will you think? I set it to extended thinking mode, so I shouldn't complain. Oh my god. Ah, research grade intelligence. We are officially done with all the screens. Now comes the magic. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where is the ninth one? Where is the first set of screens? Yeah, here. Oh my god. I did panic for a minute. Not a minute, for some time. You see, this is 45 screens. 45 screens. I don't even know I can fit all of this. Select all of them, bro. I need all of them. Sick. Did it select? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9 5s are 45. Oh my god. It only exports 16 screens at a time. So it's going to be 15 threes 45. It's okay. Chip. Or just a minute. Wait, did I select all of them? Stop, stop. Yeah. I did select all of them. You know what? This also generate prototypes. So like it even wires all these screens together and give you a kind of a static working prototype without the backend. Okay, I'll read through this. Give me a minute. The prototype is ready. Okay, we'll sign in. Oh my god. Add purchase. Oh, go back. Add vendor. Add vendor. Ah, back. You vendor raising. All add bill. Okay, select vendor. Invoice number. Bill date. Payment term. Dispatch details. Optional. Okay. Select item. Add row. Doesn't work. Yeah, there must be some adjustment done here. Previous balance. Oh, I really like this. I really like this. Payment. We can select vendor. The current date is amount paid. Which mode it was done? Reference number, notes, record payment. Custom payments. New payment. Booking or order ID, customer name, phone number, payment details, total amount received, advance, partial paid pending, internal remarks, save payment. New print job. What's new print job? I have no idea. Manage users, add user. Great. Reports, daily operations.
And I find no sense in following others' roads to destinations where nobody knows.
Print.
Your bed is right, but you dive and roll. Cause when you go out, people feel empty. If you were broke, God, it's all about the journey. So loosen, you must sit, trust when you wait. You struggle with the lucidity of your state. So
I need
take
to
a
ground
breath,
this
but
all in
only when you wait. Stop the beating
Indian
hearts that will
rupees.
ever remain. Lucid
But I really like this.
in your
Back.
waking day. No one can take your dreams away. Lucid in your waking day. No one can take your dreams away.
Everything got selected, right? Yeah, but I can only export 15 at a time. No worries. Why?
So now lose yourself, your image lies within your own mind. You're
Export
in control.
chip.
Sin the
Why?
sea
Why?
surface
Why?
while you
Why?
were darling, always
What did
being what
happen to
you
this?
know. So
There
take
is
the
no
time
point
to
of this
arrange the
if I
possibilities
can't export it.
today. Where one door closes, another one opens. So there ain't no shame in knowing how to play your game. Where one door closes, another one opens. So now take a breath,
Something is
visualize
happening here.
all that dream through your eyes. Take your stand through your day.
I'll take a break.
Remain lucid in your waking day. No one can take your dreams away. Lucid in your waking day. No one can take your dreams away. When one door closes, another one opens. Lucid in your waking day. No one can take your dreams away. Lucid in your waking day. No one can take your dreams away.
Ah, I'm done with the break. Okay, what's happening here? Okay, you created the prototype, but what's this download project option? Does it give me all those? Yes, I think I got all those folders, but I only got images. No, not this. Let me. Nice! I got all of them. I got all of them. I got all of them. Okay, what's happening with Codex now? I have only got 26%. Okay, so what I would do is UI design. Copy folder. No, that's not under this. This is a separate folder. Okay, now it's time to talk to Codex. I mean, ChatGPT. Can you summarize what has been built and tell me how do I use this in a real project? Does it do anything? Okay, it has given something. Using the front end pages navigation plan, I have taken it to Google Stitch and made it build all the screens. For every screen, it has given me a HTML code along with an image representing how the screen would be. Now I want uh, to give a prompt to Codex on how to on making it integrate all these individual HTML files and making a complete front end for the project. And I want you to write a prompt that I need to give to Codex, asking it to compile these together. And before that, I need you to do a web search on what Gemini or Google Stitch does and what is the output that it gives. Mm. From what I understood, that we have the complete code file with all the UI and made in HTML, CSS, and Tailwind. It's using Tailwind. But in my project, I have told Codex to use Bootstrap, but I'm okay with Tailwind also if that's necessary. That's easier. Um, and what else? Yeah, just give me a prompt based on what research you have done on the web. Ha 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 ha. Like 45 pages are done in matter of minutes. That's the power we have now. You think as longer as you want, I want this to be a quality prompt that you generate. Meanwhile, okay, your vanilla JS front end does not connect directly to it, connects to Superbase using your Superbase public and on key Superbase, then handles auth database and edge functions. This matches your integration plan. Okay. A simple mental model HTML, vanilla JS space script API module, example payment API, Superbase JS. Okay, Superbase data API is also generated from your data and can be used directly from your. It supports tables. Anon key, username, email domain. Your UI can show username password plus Superbase auth. Expects email or password, so internally convert username to an email alias. Okay, fine. But again, uh, But let me check this code once. Let's say if I open this, what do I see here? I see the whole screen as I want. So great. I really like this. Ha 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 ha. I hope it can do this front end task because it's just wiring existing code with this 28% rate limit. Ah, let's hope for the best. I'm giving it all the context. Let's. Oh my god, this is crazy. All the best. You do the best. Yes, I'm going through inventory and navigation logs. Please work with the remaining. Oh my god, now it's 16%. Don't stop the work in between. Please finish. This is going to stop definitely. I would have to continue only after 6 p.m. But anyways, it is what it is. 1% remaining. Please, please, please work. Please, please. Please finish. I'm adding the project. Ah, yeah. Sad life. I really hope it would continue where it left off. Guys, I don't have any other option than stopping the stream now. What is it doing? Uh, I will allow it. You just finish whatever you can do now. Oh my god, this is crazy. Ah, Ah. It has given something. Codex, do whatever you want. Chill, uplifting. Yes, it's really uplifting.
know what? Let me hit that.
Really?
I can handle it.
I am certain that you cannot.
Oh, come on. I smoked a ton of weed in the 90s.
Right, the 90s.
You keep running however long you want. I'm here, you don't fear. I should change all the amounts to Indian rupees. It did it! I'll be back again, probably at 7 p.m. or so. We'll continue this, uh, actually hosting the super base and linking this so that we can demo the complete app and potentially host it somewhere. Let's see, I'm so excited on how this is shaping up. Um, yeah, I really like this. Uh, that's the end for now.